You got a couple practices left, I guess, or maybe one. I don't know if Friday's canceled or not. Just your general thoughts on the what you've seen out of the offense.
Well, you know what? We've had a great offseason. When you look at Phase 1, Phase 2, and now the OTAs, the coaches and players have done a great job. You know, learning in the classroom, bringing it from the classroom out to the field. Every day we step out here, we see continual growth. You know, it's a process. You know, we'll take the OTAs right into training camp. You know, right now we're very pleased with the effort and what the players have been giving us. It's been outstanding.
Good.
I was saying, what was it like in all those days, just in the office, waiting for the players to get here? Just the anxiety, want to get them here, because it's so long now these days.
Well, you know what? As you all know, time goes fast. We needed the time as an offensive staff to prepare for the players. So for us, the time was great. You know, as the time goes on, you can't wait for the players to get here and teach the game, you know, and take it from the classroom to the field. It's been outstanding.
What have been your early impressions of Nick Foles?
I tell you, Nick Foles, first off, is an unbelievable person, you know, high character. Great leadership. He does a great job in the classroom, great job in the locker room. He's able to take the teaching from the classroom to the field. Every day you've seen that Nick has gotten better. You know, Chris Winke's done a great job with him, as has the whole group of quarterbacks working together. You know, I love Nick Foles.
What were some realistic expectations for the situation that some of the rookie offensive linemen found themselves in?
Well, the expectations is you're competing for jobs out here. You know, sure, you know, it's a transition from college football to the National Football League. But once again, that's why you have the different phases, the OTAs. They'll be a step ahead for training camp. You know, Coach Boudreau and Coach Dickerson have done a great job training them. They're doing a great job in the classroom. That's where it starts. Then once again, you see them bringing it out here to the practice field, making improvements every day.
What kind of a situation would you even call it a setback that you weren't really able to work with Robinson Saffold in team situations, you know, during the OTAs?
I don't think it's a setback. You know what? First off, you got to be healthy to play the game. So they're on schedule. It's a great plan for them to you know, be successful when they step on the field in training camp, and it gives the other guys an opportunity to get better.
What have you seen out of the two rookies, Brown and Havenstein, obviously getting a lot of reps with them?
Well, you know, once again, you're talking about great kids, you know, really good players. Once again, it's a process. You know, every day you want to see these young men come out here and continue to get better, which is what we've seen.
How much has it helped you, just having been in the building as quarterbacks coach now as you're transitioning into coordinator?
Well, it helps tremendously, you know, because it starts with the staff. We have a tremendous offensive staff, and we've added, you know, Chris Winke and Jeff Garcia to the staff. They've done a great job. Barrett Trotter's joined us. So the existing staff and myself, we knew each other. We were very comfortable with each other. We knew the players knew us. So the transition was very smooth for all of us. You know, it's been exciting, you know, and the bottom line is it's a group effort. You know, we all want to put each other in a position to be successful. Come out here every day, prepare our players to be successful. It's been great.
Is the playbook in now, all of it, or are you still installing?
Well, you know what, I don't know if the playbook's ever fully in, you know, but sure, most of the concepts in the running game and the protection phase and passing game have been installed.
You know, some of the players in varying degrees have talked about how, you know, he's tweaked some things. Who was it? Kenny Britt, I think, or maybe it was Austin Davis, said that you have your own flavor to the offense. In general, can you tell us how much different is it?
Well, it's like this. You know what? Coach Schottenheimer put a tremendous foundation in place here. You know, it's like buying a house. The foundation's there. You go buy a house, what do you do? Let's remodel a couple rooms. So really, that's what we've done. You know, the foundation of the system hasn't changed. All we have done is put our personal touches into different areas. And frankly, if Coach Schottenheimer was here, that's what you do as a staff every year. You know, you look at it and you continually look for ways to improve.
So maybe a new rug in this room, some curtains in this room.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're hired, you mentioned wanting to get Tavon more involved. How has that process come?
Tavon Austin's had a great offseason, tremendous. You know what? Starts in the classroom. You know, he's learning, he's paying attention, he's bringing it to the practice field. You just see it from his route running. What a difference! His effort, his attention to details. You know, every day out here, the guy's made plays. You know, Tavon's had a great offseason, and he'll continue that into training camp.
Given the identity of what you guys want to be offensively, how does he fit into that? Is it a situation where ideally he's the perfect change of pace for kind of the power-oriented stuff?
Well, you know what? Tavon Austin's a wide receiver. You know, I wouldn't say he's a change of pace guy. You know, he's a guy you can put out there every down, and the defense has to recognize, hey, Tavon's on the field. So whether it's running down the field routes, intermediate routes, short routes, or manipulating him touches, you know, the defense has to always be aware of where's Tavon Austin.
The whole quarterback room after Nick with Austin, what he was able to do last year,
sure.
Rookie, and then of course Case coming back.
Yeah, you know what? It's a great room. You're talking about 4 tremendous, not only quarterbacks but people. You know, Austin Davis, 4th year with us, knows the system, runs the offense, very competitive. Case is the same way. You know, Case spent a lot of time with us last year. Then he went back to the Texans and won some games. You know, Case knows what we expect. You know, he's able to come out here, perform every day, run the offense, and Sean's learning it. You know, Sean was very well coached in college. You know, Mike Riley and the crew did a great job with Sean, so he had a pro background, which makes his transition a little easier with what we're doing. But once again, every day, Sean's learning in the classroom and bringing it out here to the field. You know, so when you look at all 4, it's a really strong group.
Now I know you've yet to make that crucial 3rd and long call, but what has being an OC? What's it been like so far?
Well, I love it. I always have. You know, I love just leading the group. I love trying to put people in a position to be successful. I love the schematics of the game, the organization of being a coordinator, the ability to come out here and try to motivate the group. It's just something I've always enjoyed doing. And make no mistake, it's a team effort. Like I said, we got tremendous offensive staff here. We've worked together for our 4th year, and you know, this is our offense. You know, and my hat goes off to the work that the staff has done.
Now go ahead.
Go ahead.
From your perspective, how much has it been a setback not being able to work with Todd Gurley during OTA?
Oh, I don't think it's a setback, because I think it's the same thing when you look at Greg and Roger. The first and most important thing for players is to be healthy. So, you know, first things first, let's get Todd healthy, let's get him acclimated, then he'll be ready to be successful.
As OC, obviously you're very high on the depth chart now in terms of authority. Do you change your coaching style at all? Are you a hard ass now? Or what's going on?
No, I don't. I think if you ask the players, I haven't changed. You know, every day's a blessing. Come to work trying to have fun, trying to do the best job I can teaching. Come out on the field and enjoy the game of football. You know, I've been around it my whole life. I'm a coach's kid. I've been on this field ever since I was 5, 6 years old. You know, I'm comfortable on the field, in the locker room. Just love it. Can't get enough of it.